Let go. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Salute shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Hey, now y'all done started some shit, so we gon' finish y'all it. Did. And this time, everybody about to witness it. Y'all. Bro told them to move, just doing this job. But y'all wanted to jump him, so now we got a prize. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let me tell y'all what really happened. Heard they was jumping on my cousin. Let me off, Captain. Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Unc came with the chair like, I got some action. Cuz came no shirt like, I got Sebastian. I got him. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. Don't do it. Fuck that chair going down in history. Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery Brawl. Not one but them all. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out bro that can swim. Montgomery Brawl. Salute shit, really all of them. Montgomery Brawl. Shout out Unc with the chair. Montgomery Brawl. Everybody that was there. Montgomery Brawl. Threw the hat off at the start. Montgomery Brawl. Man, shout out to the girl. Montgomery Brawl. Yeah, this a real good moment in history right now. Let us all smile. Salute.
Lift every chair and swing till earth and organs ring, ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Swing that chair full of the might of the ancestors behind us. Swing that chair full of the strength that the presence has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us swim on till victory is won.
I've been really intrigued at the amount of attention the Montgomery, Alabama footage has gotten, and I was really thinking about what in particular has made it so popular, so viral. I mean, days after the fact, it is still dominating social media, dominating some of the different news sites. What is causing it to be so popular? And I think it comes down to a couple of things. First is race. This altercation actually happened at what used to be a popular slave port, where enslaved Africans were basically taken legally and illegally after the illegal slave trade and sold into chattel slavery. So that is the history of where this entire fight took place. Obviously a lot of history there, not to mention that particular area also is the capital of the Confederacy. Montgomery is often called the cradle of the Confederacy because in 1861, it served as the first capital of the Confederate States of America. It also has a lot of significance in the Civil Rights Movement. And so it definitely has a history of Black people fighting back, of Black people not only enduring oppression, but also fighting for equality, fighting for freedom. And so I think that's an important backdrop to have when you are thinking about the significance of this particular fight. And this is also why I think in the spirit of that, why you saw Black people looking at this and celebrating and feeling the sense of solidarity and feeling the sense of injustice when they saw someone clearly being mistreated. And yet Black people came to their aid and eventually did what they needed to do to protect him from further harm. So it's important to understand the historical backdrop of this fight. We know tensions have been rising in a lot of different areas in the United States, race being one of them. Anytime there are economic challenges that plague a nation, it's a lot more common to see division. It's a lot more common to see tensions rise because when people are under economic pressure, they're just generally more irritable. And like I said, that can lead to all kinds of division. And so here's a prime example. The elections are coming up. There's a lot of culture wars going on. There's a lot of race wars going on. We see Florida constantly trending. And so I think this particular video was, again, very much a representation of some of the tension that we really see going on today still as a result to race. Even with all of the media brainwashing and all of the promotions of interracial relationships and, modern families and all of this, at the end of the day, there is still very much tensions that exist within race. There's really no way to get around that. And you definitely see that in the South or some more small towns that are still a lot more traditionally minded. And so I think one of the reasons, again, this resonated or got so much attention is because it is a representation of what we all know to still be in existence in America, right? This tension between race. Black people know that we've experienced a lot of oppression. It's just that sense of justification that I think Black people feel anytime they see themselves fighting back of what they perceive to be an oppressive system. And so while this was literally one incident with a Black guy who was literally doing his job and some white folks who just were being disrespectful, a lot of times these situations reflect larger themes or larger patterns that are going on. Again, I have never been a supporter of violence, but however, the laws of reaping and sowing are always at work. If you are a violent person, if you go around doing violent things, if you pick a fight, you cannot be surprised if people defend themselves. Like, obviously these people picked a fight, and I don't know if they were ready for the pushback. Now, with that said, it was one situation. Do I think one situation is going to drastically and completely change Black America, the plight of Black America, or the current state of Black America as a whole? Not necessarily. There obviously would need to be work to be done. Do I think that this is going to cause further racial divide? I'm not sure. It could. For those who are already racist, or those who are already looking for a reason to divide themselves from another race, they will use this as an opportunity to further down their racist ideologies. And those who aren't racist will just see this as just a situation. Maybe they make fun of it, maybe they'll make memes, and they'll go throughout their life. But at the end of the day, while a lot of Black people did feel proud at the way Black folks showed up for other Black folks in this scenario, there obviously still needs to be a lot of other work done, things that don't require violence. There still is a lot of work that needs to be done if there is to be a collective change for the overall Black community as a whole. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.